The Royal Motor Yacht Club Port Hacking is a hidden gem of the Shire, situated on the banks of the beautiful Port Hacking. It's a great place to catch up with friends, celebrate your birthday or any special occasion, and they always show the NRL live on the big screens. The RMYC Port Hacking, proud sponsors of this podcast and big supporters of the Cronulla Sharks. Check out their website, rmycph.com.au. They've got a Facebook page, or you could go old school and call them on 02 9523 9300.
And to all you people back in the Shire, turn your porch lights off because we're coming home with a trophy.
Hey there, welcome to SharkCast Pod, a podcast dedicated to the greatest club in Las Vegas, let alone the world, the mighty Cronulla Sharks. This interview-based episode is brought to you by Dyson Logistics, the Royal Motor Yacht Club in Port Hacking, and Jason Hawes at Cripps & Cripps Real Estate. My name is Sam Shinazi, OG 2015, and 2025. We're in Vegas. The ball hasn't been kicked yet in the NRL Premiership officially, and the club is rocking, let me tell you. Today was spent at the fan hub down at Resorts World. There were thousands of Sharks fans there, I'm going to say. Thousands. And it was a thorough success. All the clubs were represented by their teams at various points of the afternoon. Half an hour to an hour signing session with most, if not all, the players. ET was hanging out. Dino Mezzatesta. It was a really good vibe down there. Very busy. Very busy. Shout out to my friend Jess Chich, who's doing an amazing job getting everything happening on this side of the world with things like this that I like doing, podcasting, etc. So I appreciate her and all the Sharks people. They've been really kind to me over the years, especially lately. So, well, I shouldn't say especially lately. They've always been kind to me, but the kindness hasn't stopped, so I really appreciate that. Anyway, we're here to talk about the Sharks in Vegas. It is Thursday afternoon as I record this in Las Vegas. A lot of people are here now. I think there's still some more to come, but I would say the bulk of the people are here in Las Vegas, and it's everywhere. I can't state that enough. Like, it's not a little game being played, a little oval. Tens of thousands of rugby league fans here, mostly all behaving, which is good, and it's kind of cool. I'm in Las Vegas, and rugby league is here. My club is here. Our club is here. We're on the world stage. And we are all looking forward to the team performing at that level on the world stage, knocking over the world's best in the Penrith Panthers. Not a lot of team news to bring you. The team had a couple of sessions today, UFC Performance Center, and they also did some field training. It all went to plan. There's no hints of any kind of injuries or anything like that I'm aware of. And it's looking like, without having that complete knowledge, it's looking like the 17 named will play. So that's on Saturday. It's coming around quickly, but there is so much happening. For people listening to this in Las Vegas, we've decided on the Tilted Kilt, which is the pub that PK and his mates have taken over. The middle of the strip, I guess you'd say. I think it's near the Link. You can look it up, the Tilted Kilt. We're going to be there Friday afternoon for just a quiet hang. It's just going to be myself, Josh Bolling, hopefully Kieran Fraser. Gary Dover may come in and out. He may have a few very big things to do, which may take a priority. But possibly Ben Harlan might pop in as well. We'll see. But everyone's welcome. We're going to just go upstairs, so away from the main part of the establishment. Just hang out and talk Sharks, you know. If you feel like coming down, please too. If you have friends who don't listen to the podcast but they're Sharks fans, please bring them along. Everyone's welcome. Very chill, very cash, just a bunch of Sharks fans really hanging out. I think we'll be there, 3:30 till, 5 or 6 at least. So there is other events on, of course. It's Vegas, as well as NRL things. I think there's some Fox shows on, so there's enough time for you to get down to both events if you choose to. But stick to our socials for that kind of thing. But I dare say we're going to be there 3:30 at the Tilted Kilt upstairs. Let them know you're Sharks fans when you walk in, Cronulla Sharks fans. They give you a little wristband. You get, is it half price drinks? 2 for 1, however you want to work it out. 2 for 1 drinks. And I believe some sort of discount off the food. So you're all welcome. It is so much fun here. There are so many people that I have connections to, and there's other people you just meet, no matter what team they support, and you just start talking. It's really kind of nice. It's kind of pleasant. On this episode, you're going to hear from people you know and from people you don't know, because that's how it went down today. And the people that you do know are Addin Fonua-Blake and Dino Mezzatesta. You may know Ellie, the cheerleader. You're also going to hear from some listeners. Most shark places we have been to on this trip, people have stopped us and said g'day, and it's incredible. So thank you so much. Please always feel free to do that. We love hearing from our listeners. And I got to interview Nicole, I got to interview Tony, and I got to interview Lauren and just get to know their story about the Sharks and that kind of thing. So hopefully you will enjoy, I know you'll enjoy that listen, those stories from those very big Sharks fans. And also SharkCast listeners, which is just great for me to connect with these lovely people who have great taste in podcasts. Las Vegas, Nevada. If you're on your way, you haven't arrived, the weather's pretty good. It's clear skies. It's warmish days, but not really hot. Coolish nights without really being cold at the moment. And everyone's in a pretty good way. So looking forward to Saturday night. Can't wait for it. We hope to have some more episodes for you leading up to it. But until then, I think what I might do is just roll the interviews. So you're going to hear in this order, because it's the order I did them in. You're going to hear from Ellie, the mermaid. She's got a great story. You're going to hear from Nicole, who's I'm told, OG listener. You're going to hear from Addin Fonua-Blake, Dino Mezzatesta, Tony, who came all the way from Cairns, and Lauren, who may be from Canberra. I can't quite remember right now, but you'll hear his story as well. Thanks for all the listening that you guys and girls do, the downloads, the social medias, the shares. Keep sharing it around. I can't say that enough. We have a website now. I'm going to get this right, sharkcast.com.au. And we'll be adding to that as the weeks and months go by. But at the moment, it's pretty simple but good. Lots of info on every episode you ever want to hear on there. Sharkcast.com.au. Love to get your opinion and feedback on that. And we're on all the socials. The Facebook, the Instagram, the X, the Blue Sky, the TikTok, the YouTube. And every episode we do goes up on YouTube, because I know a lot of people like to listen on YouTube. And of course, all video we do goes on YouTube as well. That's the end of my spiel. Thank you so much for everything. It's always appreciated. I can't wait for Saturday night. Up Cronulla. Enjoy this episode of lovely people, lovely shark people. Up, let's go. All right, SharkCast here in Las Vegas, and I'm with Ellie, Sharks Mermaid. How are you finding the experience so far?
It's been incredible so far. I've had the opportunity yesterday to work with the Las Vegas Raiderettes, which has been absolutely incredible. I aspire to be one, and I look up to those girls. So it was an honour being able to work with them, and I'm really excited for what's to come.
Can you tell us about the experience and the day and what happened?
So we got there quite early, met the girls, had bit of chat, bit of laugh. We did a few interviews, lots of content, a little bit of dancing, photo shoots, all of that sort of thing. So it was really nice to be able to dance with American cheerleaders and be put on the same level as them.
And how did they respond to you?
Actually, a few of them are my friends, so it was really nice to be able to work with my friends here in Las Vegas overseas. But they're gorgeous girls. They are beautiful, down to earth. It's a sisterhood. And we're all, at the end of the day, doing the same thing. We just want to aspire and inspire the next coming generation. So it was really nice to work with them.
Now, there's no wrong answer here, but I'm not going to assume you're a Sharks fan, but I'm going to think maybe you are.
Oh, I've been a Sharks fan forever.
Great.
That is I would say that's offensive.
I just didn't want to put my foot in it like I normally do.
No. Yes, I've been a Sharks fan since the day I was born.
Excellent.
Loved the Sharks. Lucky enough to be a part of Paul Gallen's last home game at Shark Park, which as a cheerleader, which was incredible. And yeah, I'm really excited for this season. I think it's going to be a big one. You know, we're launching in Vegas. I'm here in Vegas, which is insane.
Yes.
So I think stay tuned. There's lots of exciting opportunities happening.
Can I ask you, do you have an all-time favourite Sharks player?
Ooh. I'm going to say it's definitely Paul Gallen. Absolutely, yeah.
Approximately when did you start becoming a fan? I know when you were born, but when did you start watching it? Just so I can gauge where we're at.
I think I've been coming to Sharks games from the age of probably 10.
So what year, maybe?
This would have been 2009, I think,
Gotcha.
from what I remember.
Okay.
Yeah.
And you talked about this year, it's a huge year coming, Addin Fonua-Blake. What's it like, having grown up as a Sharks fan, performing at the greatest place in the world, Shark Park, Shark Stadium?
It's insane. You know, I've danced in front of 13,000 people each home game at Shark Park for 7 years now, and to be doing this in front of 45,000 people at one of the best stadiums in the world is absolutely insane. And to be honest, I haven't believed it yet. I'm kind of waiting for Saturday night, and I think that will be when I turn around and go, oh my gosh, this is actually happening. But I feel honoured to be here and to be selected to come and cheer for Sharks. And yeah, I'm really excited.
All right, so Sharks fans who are in Vegas, look out for Ellie. Are there other mermaids here? Silly question.
No, I'm actually the only mermaid from Australia
Okay.
here. We do have an honorary mermaid who was an ex-Raiderette.
Oh, beautiful.
So she will be joining us, and you'll see her around as well.
Okay, so Sharks fans, look out for that. And we might even see you on TV for the people back home.
Hopefully. I hope they see us on TV. I'll be waving at my mum and dad, that's for sure.
I'm sure they'll be very proud. Thank you for your time.
Thank you so much.
Nice
I
to meet you.
appreciate
Thank
it.
you.
Lovely to meet you.
Okay, SharkCast Pod here in Las Vegas. I'm with Nicole. Nicole, you are a big Sharks fan, and what warms my heart is you're a big SharkCast fan, but we don't need to get into that. Are you from the Shire? Where are you from?
Yes, I'm from the Shire, lived there my whole life, currently living in Sylvania. So yes, Shire
nice.
girl.
And what year did you start following the team?
Look, it all started with ET for me. I just loved him so much. So I guess I'd say early 90s, around 92, 93, when I was in high school, I would say, yeah.
And have you seen E.T. walking around?
Yes, I actually met him last night at Fremont Street.
Nice.
So he had his interview at the 360,
Yeah.
and I got a pic with him. He was so lovely.
He's a sweetheart.
Yeah, he is. He is.
That's exciting. Well, tell me about Las Vegas. What's going on? What have you been doing?
So, yeah, we arrived in on Monday, staying at Paris.
Yeah.
Just been checking out all the casinos, did a walking food tour yesterday, trying some local food.
Oh, what did you try?
They love the celebrity chef restaurants here.
Yep.
So it was the Gordon Ramsay, the Guy someone or other.
Yep.
Yeah, so we had all kinds of things, nachos, tacos, ice cream, yeah, all kinds of things.
Awesome. And what's it like for you in Las Vegas, just seeing all this craziness? Like, every fourth person's an NRL person, I'm not doing the math. There's Sharks fans everywhere. Literally right now we're at Sharks Fan Day, but it's crazy, right?
It's crazy. It just feels like total surreal. I almost feel like I'm in a shark paradise or something, just walking around, all the jerseys, all the hats, everyone in high spirits, kind of saying hi to strangers all the time. It's just, the buzz is in the air, and even the Americans, when you say you're here for the rugby, they know what you're talking about. It's amazing.
All right. What are you expecting on Saturday? I mean, you can be as biased as you like, but you know what our listeners are like. You're one of them. What's going to happen?
All right. I went from, at the start, when I found out we were playing Penrith, the dread, the doom, flying over the other side of the world to witness God knows what. But in between then to now, somehow I've turned it around, and I'm very optimistic. Very confident we're going to win.
Great.
I don't know, it could be diluted, but very confident currently.
And how is that going to happen? Why is that going to happen?
I just think we have a better balanced team overall. I think Penrith are a bit underdone. They skipped their trial.
Yeah.
I think Cleary's underdone.
Cleary's travelling America to meet up with his lady, which is beautiful.
Distracted. I saw that as well, to go see Mary. Whereas I feel like our boys, from what I've seen, they're in the zone. I bumped into them at LAX as well.
Wow.
And they seemed confident. They seemed in good spirits. So, yeah, fingers crossed.
You've had quite the trip.
Yeah, I have. I've been lucky. Definitely.
What else was I going to ask you about? I'm walking around, Nicole, in this constant kind of glaze of cigarette smoke, and although it's nice here,
Marijuana,
thankfully.
yep.
Marijuana. So you started watching the Sharks early 90s. Is ET your favourite player?
ET's my all-time favourite player. That era of Sharkies, that 99 minor premiership winning Sharkies.
Yep.
Look, they're my favourite team. Obviously, 2016 team will obviously have a special place in my heart.
Yes.
But yeah, that 99 crew, that Matty Rogers, Peachy, ET, Johnny Lang era,
Yeah.
Dean Treaster, you can't beat it.
No.
But this current group, they're getting close for me. I do love them. I love Fitz. I love the vibe. Nico, Ronnie, yeah.
Yeah, it's a special time right now, I think. I think we're getting close. Did you go to the Hall of Fame by chance?
No, I missed it. I
Okay.
would have loved to see it. I've watched all the clips from it. It looked amazing, but no,
Yeah.
I wasn't able to get there.
Because that was mostly in your era.
Yeah, no, I was so glad to see the boys make it and saw some of the speeches, really emotional. Yeah, so good.
Now, are we allowed to put some shade on your partner?
Yeah, go for it.
Because we talked a tiny bit before we went on air, and your partner is a St George fan. Now, I don't need to know, gory details as Mr. Sharky walks past. At what point, this is going to be, we're in Vegas, Nicole.
Yeah, exactly.
At what point in the relationship or the stage did he reveal that?
Yeah, I know. Look, he did reveal it early on, and it was almost a deal breaker, but yeah, it just goes to show how much I do love him that I am able
Yes.
to look past it.
Yes. Now, I know the answer for you is no, but for him, has he softened his stance on the Sharks?
Look, slightly, I would say. Look, put it this way.
What happens on Derby Day?
Yeah, Derby Day. Look,
You don't bring him along, do you, to Shark Park?
No, and we have to be separate on that day, definitely. More for him, because I get very angry if they don't go well, but
Right.
look, it has been good in recent times. But yeah, look, I have got him to bring a hat, Sharky's hat, to Vegas. So that's a big step forward. Big
Right.
step.
Right. So he's
Yeah.
come all this way
Yeah.
for you.
Yes.
Okay. That's cool.
Yeah.
We don't need to talk about your relationship anymore. Well, it's great to meet you.
Yeah, it was
Thanks
so
for saying
good to meet
hi.
you. Yeah, so good to meet you, Sam.
Enjoy the rest of your trip,
Thank you.
and we'll see you around, hopefully.
Yeah, thank you.
Thank
Lovely
you.
to meet you, and yeah, thank
My pleasure.
you. Love the pod so much.
Thank you, Nicole.
Really appreciate
Addin, where does this rate in terms of your rugby league experiences?
Yeah, it's up there, man. It's not every week that you get to come to Vegas and play NRL, but just trying to soak it up, but also block out the noise and, remember that we're here to do a job. So looking forward to it this weekend.
Is it kind of hard to do that? Because like Zach Hoskin was saying before, it feels like you're going to a grand final, and it's the start of the season.
Yeah, a little bit, lucky enough to play in a few big games, just pretty, well seasoned for these sort of moments. But I can easily see why it's could get sidetracked along the way. But I think all the boys are focused and dialed in and ready to do a job on Sunday.
Can you believe how many fans have actually paid their hard-earned money? Some would say it's
Yeah, man, it's amazing. The amount of support that the NRL fans have thrown behind the occasion. And hopefully we can all put on a cracker game, each and every one of us this weekend.
Addin, I'm not sure I can remember a signing that's created this much buzz for a club around what you can do for Cronulla.
Yeah.
Is that something that you've become increasingly aware of, that Sharks fans really believe you're the answer to the premiership?
Oh man, I just sort of block that sort of stuff out too. I'm just here to help take the weight off a lot of the boys' shoulders and play my bit. At the end of the day, I'm going to give my all for 80 minutes, and hopefully that's enough.
And have you seen any sad Warriors fans passing you by going, come back at us?
Had a few boos over there before, but that's all behind me now. I've always got a special place for the club and the players, and hopefully the few fans there still like me. So yeah.
How do you react when you get booed like that?
I don't mind, man. I've been booed plenty of times. nothing new to me, so I don't really mind.
A bit of a curly one. Last week we saw Peter V'landys come out and say 20th NRL team not really on the cards, so probably no second New Zealand team for a little while now.
Yeah.
Do you think there is an appetite one day to have a second team in New Zealand? Obviously you spent so much time there yourself.
Yeah, definitely. You know, there's a lot of talent over there in New Zealand, but I think it's smart to obviously look after the Warriors first, get that club right, and then venture on after that. But yeah, if they get a second team in there, I'm down. No doubt there'll be no shortages of talent over there in New Zealand.
Dino Mezzatesta, welcome back to SharkCast Pod. It's been a while. This is unbelievable. Sharks in Vegas, one of your dreams coming true. This is bigger than I ever thought.
Oh, absolutely. Sammy, what about it? I mean, just the raw feeling, the emotions of what we're experiencing here are incredible.
How's the feedback from the corporates and from the fans? Is it a successful trip already? It's only Thursday, but how are we going?
Yeah, I wouldn't say successful just yet. We want to get to Saturday night, get those 2 points, and it's a major success, right? But everyone I have run into is having an absolute ball. The excitement around the place, just being around, you know, the players when they got an opportunity to. What about all the black, white and blue you're looking at around the place? How good is that here in Vegas? Amazing.
I mean, I don't know the metrics of who's here and who's not here, but we are heavily represented. Today we're at the Fan Day where we're talking to you now. It's chaos. Thousands and thousands of Sharks fans in Vegas.
And look, on behalf of the club, thanks to every one of our supporters and fans and all the members, everyone that's made the trip. How special. I mean, what a great, you know, and how exciting for the players to run out. And I'm with you. There's going to be a sea of black, white and blue in that stadium, that's for sure.
How are we going to win on Saturday, Dino?
Yeah, look, I mean, I think it's a really big matchup, isn't it? You know, the big talk around Cleary and Hines, but listen, I can't wait to see Addin Fonua-Blake take the field. He's going to be a monster for us. He's going to be amazing. Just this sheer energy he's brought into the team. But we've got some big names in our roster. They're up for it. You know they are. I mean, I'm backing them all the way here. I reckon we're a big chance here to not only win but win well.
It's already a big year for the Sharks. We haven't even kicked the ball yet. It's crazy.
It is crazy, right? And they say you don't win finals in February. But I tell you what, our February's been special, hasn't it? You know, the last couple of weeks.
Hall of Fame, congratulations. I've got chills thinking about it. The night went so well. I can't think of one minute negative thing to say, even as a critic or whatever. Like, it was perfect.
Yeah, it was a special evening, real special, and I'm so pleased that people like the Rogers family got to really honour their father and Matt. Yeah. People like Andrew Eddinghausen, you saw how emotional he was, and for the first time had his mum and dad in an environment where he could thank them. You know, things like that. Gav Miller, Dave Peachy, like big names as we know in our club. Yeah. But it was special, wasn't it? To actually sit back and honour these guys and the Wall of Fame, I love it. Love it.
Now, a loose plan, but when do you think the fans can expect another Hall of Fame? Is it 5 years? Is it? Do you have any idea at all?
Yeah, we have no set structure here. Okay. So, you know, we really don't. It's based on criteria. Yep. When the next one's dropped according to the criteria, then we'll do it again.
Gotcha. That's a great answer. Hey, thanks for your time. Thanks for all the access you allow our podcast. And you're doing a great job.
And I've got to say thank you to you, right? Because you're the guys that come out and promote it. You've travelled all the way here to Vegas. So well done to you. Congratulations on your podcast.
Thank you.
Absolutely fantastic, mate.
Thank you.
Work. Thank you.
I'm here with Tony. He's lining up to get his Sharks autographs. Where have you come from?
Mate, I've come from Cairns.
That's a long way.
That's a fair way from home, yeah. But here for a week and a half. Got into LA Friday, drove down from LA, did the road trip. Pretty scary. They drive on the wrong side of the road here and wheels are on the wrong side of the car, but been good fun, man.
What's it like being a Sharks fan in Cairns?
Yeah, no, it's fun actually, especially when we play the Cowboys. We've got a pretty good record against them. But New South Wales boys, so yeah, living up there, it's good. I love sort of being the odd man out up there. I have more success than most of them Queensland teams.
When did you start following? What year?
Oh, I'm talking probably 80, 81.
Nice.
Yeah, so I'm probably older than I look.
So that's the Rogers era?
Yeah, definitely. Rogers, ET. ET was my favourite growing up, so I played rugby league and I was a centre, so it was a no-brainer.
Have you met ET on the trip yet?
Not this trip, no. I have met him a couple of times, but not here. Yeah, no, I've heard that, yeah, so... but no, I love him, man. I go as I say, living in Cairns, I go the road trip to Townsville every year. I was lucky enough to be in New Zealand on a holiday last year. We got round 1 in New Zealand. This year we're obviously here. Yeah, great win. And round 2's in Townsville, so I'm going down there as well. So I'm a well-travelled man. So
How often do you get to Shark Park?
I try to get there once a year. I did Broncos 2 years ago maybe. We lost, unfortunately, and I was at the Bunnies game a few years back in the Golden Point, which was a pretty special game to be at. So yeah.
What are you expecting for Saturday?
I'm expecting a win, mate. I mean, obviously we all are, but I think it's our time. Penrith probably look a little weaker on paper. Probably shouldn't say that because it might come back to haunt, but we look strong, mate. So hopefully we make a statement to start the year. That's what we're all hoping, aren't we?
Who's your current favourite?
Oh, it's got to be Nico. I love Nico, but really looking forward to watching AFB run around. Yeah, back fence stuff. Bring it on. It's what we've missed. It's what we need, and we got him now. So
he just did an all-in interview over the corner, and I was the closest to him.
Yeah.
I was looking up, and he's not one to mess with.
Nah, I actually spotted him, and I spotted you next to him. Mate. We all know we've missed that mongrel forward to take no prisoners, and we got him now.
He's your boy.
It is indeed. Yeah.
You should.
I will.
You should say hello. Hey, thanks for all your time.
My pleasure, Sam. Nice to meet you, man.
All right, SharkCast here on the road, literally in Las Vegas, with Lauren from Canberra. How you going?
Good, yeah, enjoying it. Just enjoying the atmosphere. Here met the Shark players just before, and now just waiting for a few guys to go to Old Fremont. So doing well.
I was going to say, strange question. Why are you sitting on the ground here?
Oh, we're exhausted. We just walked from Aria, which is 50 minutes away from here. So we've been standing up in a queue for an hour, meeting all the players. So now we're just tired now.
How was the meet and greet?
Meet and greet was good, yeah. A lot of players there. It was good to have a chat to them. Current players, and saw ET there as well. So it was really good to speak to them. Yeah, it was good.
And what's your history as a fan? Like, what year did you approximately start supporting?
So I supported when I was 8. That would have been 96. Ooh, okay. So 96 was a good year. So it was my favourite jersey, that one, and being the Reebok jersey. Yeah. Supporting them when I was 8. It was first jersey was the Pepsi jersey. And that's the first jersey that I got asked to buy a jersey for my father, and that would end up being the Sharks. So I've ever loved them since then. That's how it all started, from that one jersey. So yeah.
What's your 2016 story? October 2.
2016. Yeah. So bought tickets. My wife Jess wanted to buy them early.
Jess is just over there. Hi, Jess.
Yep, wanted to buy them early. So I'm like,
oh really? How
we bought them as soon as they came out. So. Yeah, we sat on the halfway line, so went to the game for that. Great experience, really enjoyed it. Best day, one of the best days of my life. Yeah, really good. So
talk us through the last 50 seconds.
Oh man, last 50 seconds.
So hold up, what side of the field were you on?
We were
where they run out, or
the other side. Yeah. So we were where Ricky Latelli stopped the try. So that was on the right side of us. Yeah. So
you had a pretty good view of...
A good view, yeah.
The last...
I almost had a heart attack. The guy behind me was tapping me on the shoulder after it, saying lucky I didn't have a heart attack. I was freaking out. So, I wore my favourite jersey that day. It's got the Shark sponsor on it, and it's Shark Energy, so I've worn that one ever since, on game days. So, but last 50 seconds was, I'm surprised I'm still alive, like any other Shark fan.
And did you celebrate afterwards?
Yeah, just went to one of the pubs. Didn't go to the Cronulla, didn't take too long to get there, so we just stuck around one of the local pubs, Olympic Park, celebrated. It was a great night. So, we went to the Fan Fest the next day, got up early, did that. It was a great day, good experience.
And are you overwhelmed? I can tell you're overwhelmed by Las Vegas, but the NRL here is just it's unbelievable. Yeah, unless you're here, and I'm really one of those people. Unless you're here, you don't really know, right?
You're exactly right. Yeah, it's good. It's a once in a lifetime thing because we don't know if they're going to come back, right? So it's good to take the opportunity now while it's here. Enjoy it.
Are you surprised by the numbers?
I'm surprised by the numbers, yeah. Even the Shark players, when I was speaking to them, they were surprised. And I think it's grown from last year, so I think every year it's just going to get bigger and bigger. So I'm definitely surprised. You do see a lot of fans getting around. I think there's a lot more Warriors and Panthers, but being in the line today, there was lots of Shark fans that I can see now. So, yeah.
And what do you think is going to happen on Saturday?
Saturday, I think obviously a Sharks win. I think, it will be I think our forward pack, so going up through the middle with Addin Fonua-Blake, having him there, will help us. But I think our bench is what will play the key part. Once they come on, we start doing subs. I think the team from there will step up. But the second half for us, we're a second half team. I think all Shark fans know that. So I think if we can improve our first half against the Panthers, we'll play 80 minutes against them. So I think if we can, first few minutes, like the grand final in 2016, go hard first few minutes, get the energy up, and make sure our backs are taking those hit-ups like Euro all the time. I think as long as we're doing our hit-ups consistently, pushing them back all the time, but yeah, we've just got to play 80 minutes, mainly through the middle, because it's a smaller field, obviously. So I think as long as we are hitting through the middle and just stopping them, doing heavy tackles, I think we'll be fine. But I think scoreline, going by the trial match that we had in Canberra, I went to that game. Going by that scoreline, I know it was only a trial match, but it was a big blowout. Yeah. But I think I could be high scoring. I think I'm gonna go 30-18. I'll go to the Sharks. I think it'll be high scoring. Yeah.
Okay. And lastly, give me your all-time favourite player.
All-time, Brett Kimmorley. Yeah, love Brett Kimmorley.
Whoa. Okay, let's talk about this.
Yeah. Okay.
So you started in... No, there's no wrong answer.
Yeah.
You started in 96-ish. He came around in 02. Oh, okay, yeah, I gotcha.
Yeah. So I was a bit older then. So he was at the Storm at the time, and I liked him when he was there. Yeah. And then I had a Storm jersey with Brett Kimmorley on it, just because I liked Brett Kimmorley. Ended up coming to the Sharks, and then loved him ever since then. So, but if it was like in that era, it was probably David Peachey. Loved David Peachey. And ET, obviously he was here. But yeah, those great players. But Brett Kimmorley's he's my all-time. Love Brett.
You were pretty stoked when you got Hall of Fame?
Yeah, I saw that. Yeah, stoked. Yeah, he's such a nice guy. I met him a few times in person. He's such a genuine guy. He's at the West Tigers now, coaching the females. But great guy. Yeah, awesome.
You're a great guy, Lauren.
Oh, thank you very much.
Nice to meet you.
Yeah, you too. Thank you.
Tune to SharkCast. You hear yourself on there?
Yeah, perfect. Thank you.
And
so much.
thank you so much. Enjoy the rest of your trip.
Will do, man. Thank you. Nice to meet you.
SharkCast is supported by the best and most honest real estate agent in the Sutherland Shire, Jason Hawes from Cripps & Cripps Real Estate. He's an expert in the Caringbah region and has his eye all across the Shire. Lifelong Sharks fan and supporter of this podcast, if you're looking to buy or sell in the region, the person you need to be talking to is Jason Hawes from Cripps & Cripps Real Estate. Call him on 0410 417 450. That's 0410 417 450. Jason Hawes, Cripps & Cripps Real Estate.